can still smell iron in the air. The smell of warm blood on cold snow, and the massive grizzly looming above me. I don't know if it's still there or not. All I know is I must not move. I didn't move. That morning when I tightened the laces of my boots, I never imagined it would be the last time the creaking sound of leather would calm me. My name is Sarah. I was a woman who always believed the forests of Montana were my second home. I was walking between tall pine trees, listening to dry leaves cracking under my feet. A cool wind coming down from the mountains brushed against my face, and lost in the heavy silence of the wilderness, I was thinking about how far I was from the noise of the city. It all began with a change, not because the birds went silent and not because the sky darkened. Quite the opposite. Suddenly, the air felt thick, like I was walking through honey. Then the smell came, rotten, animal. The kind of smell that feels ancient, like something that hasn't been washed for centuries. And then I realized my shadow on the ground wasn't alone. The sun was behind me, but another shadow, massive, wide, inhuman, slowly crawled across the tree trunks behind me. I stopped. Pain shot through my back. I turned, slowly, the way you turn when you're afraid to wake from a nightmare. It was there, 10 steps away, a huge brown mass standing inside the morning mist, a grizzly. But not like the ones in photographs. Its eyes. Those eyes were like two deep black pits, pulling my soul inward. Then time shattered. A thunderous roar tore through the silence, rattling my bones. There was no time to run. The trees were too far. I fell to the ground, curled inward, buried my face in my arms. I felt its teeth scrape my skull, not bone-breaking, but teeth grinding against flesh. Its claws ripped my back like paper. I felt the heat of my own blood soaking through me. There was no pain, only one thought. A sentence came back to me, something an old hunter once told me years ago in a bar. We were sitting, drinking tea, when he suddenly said, "If a bear gets you, don't run. Don't scream. Let it take you where it wants. The difference between a man and a bear is this. A man isn't afraid of the dead. A bear is." If you dare, subscribe to Mystery Tales Dark. Share this video with your friends, and next week we'll return with an even scarier story. I held my breath. Even when its wet, bloody snout pressed against my ear, when the heat of its rotten breath burned my skin, I didn't blink. It was testing me. I was standing on the edge of death, staring into darkness. Hours passed, or maybe minutes. I couldn't tell. The weight lifted. I didn't hear it walk away. When I finally opened my eyes, The forest was the same, but something had changed. Now, as I sit here telling you this, I still feel those two black pits watching me from behind the window. Had a real scary experience? Comment below. I might feature your story in the next video.